Oh, shut down. Oba right there gets it done. Picked up. Who's got it? It's Clown. If anyone can do it, he can. Bounding home. 10-second warning. Sound the alarm. Circumvented. Shut down MG42. Can't do it. Superman grab. Picked up. 1 second. Ow! So close. Can't get it done. Nice attempt, Raz. But 247 is a hard time to beat. First point goes to FaZe.
Indeed. I think if they had maybe 5 or 10 seconds more, they could have taken it back, taken it home. Mirage did get off a couple of nice shots though in the last spray he did. I think in his random spray, the first shot was a headshot. It was pretty impressive. So he might have taken it down. It's hard to say.
Well, momentum, I would say, God, was looking pretty good. Queens just ran out of time. Now they've got the chance here once again on the offense. I think they're going to have a shot here to make a pretty good time, a pretty good grab. Fastest we've seen was the last game at 3:35. Certainly not as fast as the 2:47 they're facing right now, or faced last round against FaZe. So to get themselves on that scoreboard, they're going to have to get themselves about a 3 or 4 minute grab at least. Knowing though that they're going to have to step up their defense because 2:47 is what FaZe can accomplish. Go ahead, Gut.
Yeah, I mean it's they're definitely as we saw, like you said from the last game, they can definitely set a quick time on here, and as we're watching, I mean the kills are back and forth, and we knew this before. I mean all these guys are all great players, and it'll go back and forth, but it seems like FaZe just kind of has the defense down a little bit more than Queens do right now. But this was also the map that FaZe picked, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
nice.
indeed FaZe's pick.
I love this battle. There's always this doorway battle. Grenade spam every time. Love to watch it. All right, Goose, how you doing on the microphone, buddy? Little audio check.
I think I'm okay.
All right, sounding better. Yeah, your game sounds weird.
I'm partially deaf from being a firefighter for 9 years.
Hey, thanks for your service, though.
Oh, thank you. Watching the Queen guys there on the bridge, they had to be frustrated. They had a green dino for quite some time, but the Axis nade spam just did not allow them to get the plan off.
Flag grab.
And it looks like
Go ahead.
They're a battle for the flag. That's you cut me off there. You stole my thunder like you do Sabo all the time.
Tricky. I like that little door boost right there, Merlin. That was cool. What's going on over here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Try to peek through.
And we got a plant at 801.
Fancy.
And lower plant going down as well. Green light,
He's
and
got
red. 754.
So much like the tavern door on Village, as we call the Door of Death, would this be like the Bridge of Death right here on this map?
In 3-on-3s, I think it's less so. You can set up a nice crossfire, because there's 3 ways to go. It's really hard to set up, like as you say, the Bridge of Death. In 6-on-6, it's definitely when the Panzer's there. Can you imagine the Panzer defending the bridge?
It would be pretty bloody. Yeah. Probably a good thing we don't have a Panzer. All right, 718. Axis defense looking very strong. Tracking Mata and friends. They're on the bridge. This little long-range crossfire. You can hear the MP40. Unable to get the revive. Running 3 medics and quickly running out of ammunition. 9 bullets left in the chamber. Here come Clown and Ravs, though. Inside, we've got a grab. Raz has got it. Not the best time we've seen, but if he can bring it home, it will be a time, a respectable time at least. The first person lock on him. Goose, take it away.
I'm following Raz at 621. He's going down, and it looks like he's got one ally helping him push with a pistol. Killed out. He's in the center making a run for
inside. Can't do it. Oh, little crazy on the anthem. I'm sorry there, Goose. I cut you off. I get excited.
That's all right. That's fine.
Hey, you know me.
You get excited.
I do. I don't know much, except I know excitement. That's what I know. Here's Clown. He's got it. All right. Clown, take it away, buddy. Can you do it? We'll find out. Nope. Shut down Oba. Long-range MP40. It's down in the courtyard. Grab it, man. Get it. There's Raz. He's got it. And makes the revival the cup of life in hand. Gut shot. Take us home.
This is looking good for FaZe right now. I mean, as we've seen the times that have been set since we started watching, I mean, they're already holding it off for this long. They should be good for the next round, or they should be at least hopping up 2-0 on this, you would imagine.
Another grab. A frustrated Queens team are not going to stop, though, Merlin. Mata's got it. And feedback is all right, Goose. Thank you. Much improved.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen of FaZe, that they haven't really set up a good team defense so far, but they've always got one guy that is in that unexpected position. Like, we just had Olber doing something which most people would say was like a really, really stupid decision, was to stand on like the ledge. But he took down the docks and he secured the docks. He didn't go with his team, and sometimes it does work. I think these FaZe guys are more known for those strange decisions that seem to pay off quite often, like just random camping in certain areas where the unexpected camp, it's hard to predict sometimes.
Tracking Mirage, taking kind of a look through the Axis defensive perspective, you can see that they are definitely keeping their eyes on this
Mata's
event.
making a push into and the capped at 4-3.
Look at that. All right. That's why I don't take my eyes off the docks. A lot of people complain, hey, Warwich, why don't we... No. That happens. Mana snuck by stealth mode, 546. Cloaking device activated. All right, 546.
Well, 3-on-3 is really quick, especially this map. You can go from not having the docks to transmitting the docks in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it's really great.
As we've seen, 546 is definitely a beatable time on this map.
Yep. I mean, it's not slow, but it's definitely not as quick as we've seen, for sure.
Prepare to fight. Well, Gut, they better step it up, because here is the alarm, and we know that FaZe can do it in 2-4-7. It is time for Queens on Axis D. They got to hold off FaZe. They got to do it for twice as long as last time.
That's him watching Mata right there. One thing I always find interesting about this map is that the jump that he just made right there, that there's that one area there where that actually requires a trick jump on this map to get across it. I mean, obviously you can go the other route on the ground, but I always thought that was kind of an interesting, it's a strategic advantage to be able to make that jump. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, FaZe, if they get off to the same start they did last time, they're going to be in decent shape, and they seem to be pushing okay so far. Besides Mirage, who just fell to his death.
Sorry for the loss of audio there, making some adjustments. Here we go, here's Clown. Yeah.
Plant down at 457.
Priming the grenades here, he's defending that upper door. Oh, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Held off 2 attempts, but not a third. 4-2-6 on the clock. How is the Axis defense looking here for Queens, Merlin, this time around?
I think they're doing the smart thing, and just Raz is pushing the corridor at low spawn. So they know where people are going. None of the dynamites have blown yet, so unless low just did blow. Yeah, I think low did blow. So the dynamites are blown now, and they really want to set up like either a semi-courtyard / docks defense, and Matters at docks already. So they just want to be grouped together. They want to be shooting together. They want to be doing everything together.
Oh, really bad. Great job at Mirage right there, the grenade,
yeah, really,
and turning around
really
and shooting
nice
Mata.
All right, we've got to grab FaZe.
You should be able to just run straight in.
Has got it. Plenty of time on the clock.
Here.
And as Merlin says, uncontested. Inside, easily done. Wine Cellar strides in and beats the time with style. 2:19. Holy cow. Well, that was decisive, wasn't it, guys? 219. We're going to be heading off to our next map choice. I'll update the scores.
Yeah, again, I mean, you look at the damage given, and there's not a really huge advantage there. I mean, was it 6,200 versus what 5,200 for Queens?
Let's scroll back. I don't know. I may not have had a chance to pull up the scores in time. There we go. Yeah, it's just they're incredibly quick, Goose. We thought, you know, 247 was quick. Come back at you with a 219. I told you the Queens had to hold them, and they just could not get it done. And that is going to result in a 2-0 lead for FaZe, who are looking extremely strong in our little 3v3 cup. Number 4.
Just looking at the FaZe guys, they're excellent trick jumpers. The speed is definitely there. And I'm not sure about the Queens guys, but it just seems like FaZe is definitely just out moving them.
We're going to be looking at Frostbite, a very, 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 very popular map. How is it different, Merlin, in 3v3? We obviously know it very well in 6v6. How would you describe it in a 3v3 situation?
I think in 3-on-3, because there's no panzer, you have much more freedom to shoot from like the top above the flag, so people actually push out onto the balcony area and shoot without massive risk of getting panzers. You have much more stable flag defense than the lower defense. Like you would only have like one guy lower, whereas in 6-on-6 you maybe have 2 or 3 guys lower. Just because it's easier to drop lower than it is to run up the flight of stairs to get up high. It's very backwards and forwards. Like you can get the flag very easily, and you have to time your attacks so that you don't get full and lose the flag for being too aggressive. And like we've seen in Escape, I think it's just much more faster paced in terms of like just backwards and forwards. And if teams can work together in 3-on-3, you can be very good as well, but like you say, the individual actions generally are focused on more.
Welcome back to the command center, and we look like Raz has dropped from server and Mod has been kicked. But Raz was
Raz is having some ping issues.
Yeah, he's not used to.
So
he normally
like
gets a
gonna join back.
48, and he had a 150. So that's a big difference, guys. I mean, Goose, as American players squaring off on European servers a lot, you certainly know that there's a big difference between 40 and 150.
Yeah, definitely. It's extremely frustrating to be an American playing on a Euro server. Your shots are just lagging behind, and it's just almost a sigh of relief when your rounds are done on the Euro server and you get to go back home, if you will. So, I mean, ping is especially crucial in this game. It always has been. Gut on our team, he lives out in the West Coast. He'd always bring us down with his ping, or just in general.
I was about to say, I think the high ping actually helps Goose's shot.
Prepare to fight. All right, guys, game underway here on Frostbite. FaZe carries the momentum as they make the push. 3-man allied roll. All right, that being said, Gut, take it away. I'll change the background music. Game is on. Let's roll.
Cool. I just watched Chris drop an airstrike in the office on accident, hit his teammate in the back. That doesn't help the start there, but for the defense, Clown tried to go around the back way and got stopped. So now we've got the 3 guys from FaZe about to head up the ladder, getting shot down right now, and we've got, of course, airstrike spam. Even with 3v3, you've still got 3 people that can possibly throw airstrikes. And and the ally is also calling in artillery up there as well.
You kind of called it. Incredibly spammy, this phase of the map. on 6v6. About the same on 3v3, but there's some main door base penetration here at 902, so... I like this map, Merlin.
Yeah. It is played quite a lot in the 6-on-6. Like last cup I noticed that it was played pretty much like 80% of the games in the playoffs.
I think so.
Seems to play Frostbite.
Looks like we got a strong push from Courtyard from FaZe. Olba going up to grab docks at 8:32 on the clock. Looks like he's going service. He doesn't have service blown, so he's going to jump down. And looks like he may be heading through Axis spawn.
Oh.
Negative. He got shut down at 8:17.
Yeah, it looks like it was Chris with a single headshot. Just pop, took him out. So nice defense. But Jam from FaZe is there with the grab. He's got it.
Little game of cat and mouse.
Clown has a beat on him there.
Sounds like there's a plant down at
He's
service.
trapped.
He may wait this one.
He's a rat in a cage. Swings around, can't do it. Mirage is there, shuts him down. Nice return. Try again. Document. Oh, there we go.
Chris playing it. He was playing it smart for a second there and just leaving the docks, but unfortunately he also only had about 10 health. So.
Got Olbo with another dot. Heading through Courtyard, low access spawn.
Taking it around the backside.
Got an Artie down too.
Yeah, right. It is
going
sweet.
over the.
Up and over. Uncontested.
Here.
Inside. Transmitting tower, 704, bounding home. Can he do it? Easily done. There we go. All right, 257. Merlin, pretty impressive time. FaZe looking strong.
We've had a really fast game so far. I mean, we're looking at what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? And we've had nearly 3 rounds of 3-on-3s.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, I could imagine also, I mean, Frostbite is, even 6v6, it can be, it's a fast map as opposed to other maps, and it's easy to sneak in, grab the docks, and easy to take them home, so I think that seems like an average time for 3v3, yeah?
I wouldn't say average, definitely not average. Under 4 minutes is fast for 3-on-3, even if it is a fast-paced game, you say, but I'd say average is maybe 5.5 minutes. It's pretty similar to 6-on-6. I think the differences are quite small in terms of time set, but you can lose it just as easily in 3-on-3 as you can in 6-on-6.
Yeah, he had pushed up, but they're going to go ahead and tap out and go in as a squad. Here's Nada.
I think they spawned back by accident there. Oh no, Clown doing a bit of a sneaky jump.
Now Queens on the Allied push. 2 minutes here on the clock. There's the breach. And we are tracking Clown. He's always got something up his sleeve. We're going to find out what he's doing here in a moment.
I think he was just waiting to try and get someone full. Because a full in 3-on-3 it makes it even bigger difference. And there we go, he gets Mirage. That's both the medics
Dials
down.
it in.
Should only be an LT left. Oh, but doing the job though. Takes down the 2 attacking. I mean, this is, like I said, this is really, really suspense stuff.
Olba now back in position. 3-man defense now around the documents. Coming up quickly on the 1 minute warning, do or die time for Queens. Fast-paced RTCW fun. Here is the 1 minute warning. All right, in that final minute, Gut, go ahead and take
great
us
shooting
home.
by FaZe right now. Yeah, great shooting by FaZe. They pretty much they've dropped back and they're just gunning them down through both hallways here, or at least so far. I mean, obviously, let's see, we've got Queens definitely has not a lot of time, but they got another 10-15 seconds here to try to grab.
Nice revivals.
They're getting shut down.
Double revive. There we go. Nice pistol shot. Yeah, ain't gonna happen. Jam is there.
Jam shut him down.
Yeah, well played. So in that final 20, this is going to be a victory. 3-0 for FaZe, who are going to advance. We're going to take a look here at the brackets in a moment. But well played from both teams. And there's your anthem. All right, Goose, we'll pull up the scores, break it down for us. I'm going to alter the scoreboard. And we may have lost Goose. Look at that, Jam.
I think he might be AFK for a second.
And 6. Very impressive, Merlin. Jam definitely on fire that last round.
Yeah, Jam was. He's playing to his strengths. He's defending the ladder really well, and just timing his jumps over the ladder to shoot him in the back. And Jam does some really good work in 3-on-3, and so people have questioned maybe him not being able to bring those sort of performances into the 6-on-6 game, but he's been playing much better.
I'm hearing the Stin.
This last couple.
Oh yeah, Mirage has the Sten out now.
You already know the direction things are going when you hear a Stin. So what's the story here, Merlin? Game should be over, right? 3-0?
The game is officially over, but we're going to be waiting on the other teams to finish their lower bracket games anyway, so we can just watch this one out. I'm guessing, I'm going to put a guess that it'll probably be another 4 or 5 minute time to keep with the standard of this game. Nice and
well,
fast.
We're kind of officially in garbage time, so we're going to hang out, relax. Again, hang tight, guys. We got some more games coming up for you, but this is a victory for FaZe. And we'll look at the brackets as soon as these rounds are over, and then head off to our next game.
I'm just going to check out the other game, see how it's going.
All right.
844, Chris with a grab.
He's got it up the front, outside, and skiing home. Incredible movement. It always damn impressive. Tribe style. I don't know how you stop a guy like that. Inside, machine gun fire, dials it in.
Well, if it was 6v6, you would have a clutch Panzer shot, hopefully, from Spawn to do that.
The times just keep getting faster. 140. Lightning speed, blitzkrieg across Europe.
As far as stats, they were pretty darn close with kills and deaths on both teams. 5 kills for each team.
Kind of get the impression FaZe probably not playing, probably screwing around a little bit with the Stins.
Yeah, once you're breaking out the Stins.
Yeah. Final score 3-1. Irregardless, FaZe going to advance, which of course yields to the term garbage time. Coming up quickly in the 1 minute warning. Merlin, how are you looking on the updates, Commander?
Right now the second game is on the last round, I think. When I say second game, sorry. The team I talked to you about earlier, Elite, who won their first game ever in our 3-on-3 Cups, they actually beat Unity as well. They beat Unity 2-0. So we'll be seeing Elite against the winner of Flower Power against Real, and Real is faster, Viz and Rezta.
Okay. Could be a tough
not
challenge
sure
for
what the score is. Yeah, it definitely is a tough challenge. And we'll be that'll be the next game we're going to be covering as well.
Okay.
But that'll be a fast one because it'll be best of 2 rounds as it's a low bracket game.
A lot of lessons learned in your 3v3 Cup, Summerlin. I remember the first one lasted 9 hours.
Yeah, and another 2 or 3 hours for me because I had to do the games before you came on the cast.
God.
The organising of the actual brackets and stuff. Yeah. So the first one's always the hardest though. Once you get past the first one,
Yeah.
the other ones are going to be much easier to organise. But the teams do make it easier on me. The experienced guys, they could easily make it hard on me and whine and question everything. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the command center, and we'll change it up. We'll give you a little break from the wildness. Hey, all right.
Okay. I've got an update on the score on this game. Flower Power actually winning 1-0, and they just set a time of 5 minutes 24 seconds.
All right, so let's take a look at the brackets. So Flower Power defeat. Have you updated yet? There. So we got Phase and Queens. Just waiting for the updates here. Will this update live? Yep, there it is. You can see Merlin, his magical hacking skills.
My terrible typing skills as well, unfortunately. There we go. That should be it.
So Team Phase are awaiting their challenger then for the grand final.
They are indeed.
Advancing over Queens 3-1. That last point, yeah. Nice time set, 140, but you know, we saw it. Goose, Stins.
Yeah, that's definitely the universal sign of garbage time.
Yes.
Stins, flamethrowers, Venoms.
All right, so we're heading off to which match now? It's going to be Elite, who you talked about.
It will be this game here.
Okay.
The
right here.
Third bracket, 4th place game. We're just waiting for the Flower Power versus Real game to finish up.
Okay.
That's just going ahead right now.
And you talked about Elite are the guys that have never won in your 3v3 cups ever.
They never won.
They're coming out strong.
In 3 cups.
So H2O, Mini, and Waflu.
Some great work.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
We're going to have our eyes on these guys.
Get some action in the next game.
Nice. All right, welcome back, Command Center.
So is that we figured out our next matchup here?
Well, we know one of the matches is going to be Elite. We're waiting on the finale of Flower Power versus who again, Merlin?
Flower Power against Real.
Okay. So the victor of that is going to go off to face Elite, and Elite is the team. They're kind of the darlings of the cup because they've never won a match, and now they've won 2. So we're going to see if they've got what it takes. And they've got 2 great teams they're going to have to face. In Flower Power, if it is indeed them, it'll be Eskunjan, Malman, Oxy, and or Bully. And if it's Team Real, where are these guys at? It'll be Fester, I believe. I'm pronouncing that right.
Faster.
Okay. Karma and Doopy. So I'm not as familiar
the
with
lineup of their team did change a little bit. It's Faster, Viz, and Rezta. I didn't update that yet.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Remind me of that if they do in fact win. So, welcome back, Evil Spot, my buddy from back in the day. I guess his son is watching now. So, a big salute to you, my friend. Welcome to the Return to Castle Wolfenstein action. We're just on standby as we gear up for the next match in our 3v3 Cup.
I have maybe something that can fill the void if you want.
Sure.
It's actually in my comment right now. It's a frag movie by one of the players we just watched called Chris. He released it today, or yesterday. I'm not 100% certain. It was yesterday, last night. Great frags in there. Really nice frags. Great watch. It's about 6 or 7 minutes long as well. So.
Okay. Well, we're going to test the constraints of my internet here. It should be fine. I'm going to download this. If you guys see any issues, well, that's the reason. I got about a 17-minute download. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this in time or not, but we'll give it a shot.
17 minutes, ouch.
Is it up on YouTube?
Well,
no.
I was going to say after what we saw that last match there, I think would everybody agree that FaZe is definitely now the favorite to win this one-day cup here? I would definitely put my money on them.
Looking that way.
I think they're probably the favourite before. They just